The seed that doesn't get watered cannot reveal its ability to bear fruit. Collect many seeds and then, over time, look back and see which ones resonate. Basically, what Rick Rubin is saying in this book and in this quote is you can keep creating. You can assemble as many seeds, as he calls them, to find out which ones still resonate with you a few weeks in the future. For me, that means a lot because I've been struggling with this whole like creating, but not really creating anything finished, just coming up with many different ideas, never giving them the time of day and never really sticking to it and seeing them through. He made it sound okay. That's kind of a new thing that I want to go by. This whole metaphor of a seed growing and like watering the seed over a period of time. So that's kind of what I'm doing today. I came up with this whole 8-bar loop, 4-bar loop more like, beginning of this, no, 2 days ago. And I thought I would work on it a little more today and see if I can finish it. So let's see what we got, what we're working with. The whole thing started out with these mouth noises that I rearranged. It was a sample by Light and Lonely, and I rearranged it into something that inspired me or inspired something within me. I then added some kick and snare samples. A little bit of hi-hat and a chopped up topper loop. Especially proud of these hi-hats because they're not just 16th notes, but there's a little bit of movement going on. I added a flute sample. These two flutes played two different versions of a kind of melody thing. And then this is a bass. And I added a siren and an airy top line. So that is what we're working with. There's already a lot of different elements and layers, and it sounds almost full already, but maybe we can add something else. I want to lean into the spacey part and maybe add some pads, but not too much because it's already pretty full. I like something like this. I always want to add like vocal chops or like a vocal layer. Get the chills when I see it on. Get the chills. Get the chills when I see it on. Get the chills when I see it on. Get the chills when I see it on. Nice. I have an idea. When I see it on you. Here. Just like that. Ear candy. That one is crazy. Much, much better. Let's arrange the whole thing. I think that's good. So what I want in the intro is definitely the mouth perks. Oh yeah. Now we have the intro. So, verse. This one is quite nice as a transition. These come in the pre. Nice. Let's get rid of these and make these longer. Ta-da! Then let's see what we're gonna do in the pre-chorus. Okay, and then right before we go into the chorus, there's gonna be a break. So that's that. And then let's go into the chorus. I'm not completely satisfied with how the hook turned out. I think there should be a little bit more build up to the hook. But otherwise, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. I think the hook doesn't really it's not in your face. But maybe if I add some stabs or something, I could try something like that maybe. Just quick and see if I can do it. Maybe. Yeah, no, it's not really what I want, but for now it's alright. I think there's nothing else to do for me here, and I'm also out of time. All in all, I really love this idea. There are some gold mines in there. I think the main part is like the mouth sounds, the mouth noises. They are pretty cool. And then the airy top line, I really, really enjoy. Also the vocal chops, they fit very well with the rest and they build up nicely. Otherwise, the toppers are cool. The rest is pretty standard. I do love adding the siren part. Yeah, I think with a little more work and a little more arrangement and maybe the hook just is missing something that I first don't have the time to figure out now and also don't really know how to figure out. But I think with time, I might find something that I like. As I said in the beginning, it is a seed. I'm watering the seed. Every time I do so, every minute I spend on something like this, it could turn into something amazing. So yeah, I think with those words, I'm gonna go and I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe and comment if you want. I think I said all that I wanted to say. Have a nice Sunday and I'll see you around. Bye!